You're listening to Health Professional Radio. My name is Wayne Buckler, and my guest in conversation today is David Couper. David's the CEO of David Couper Consulting and joins us from the US. David, welcome to Health Professional Radio.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. Now, David, I understand that you're just about to launch a new product.
Yeah, that's right. We're about to launch in September a meditation program for people in the healthcare industry, and we also currently have some other products around stress reduction and bringing more balance into the workplace for healthcare professionals.
Now, as everyone in the health profession certainly knows, and for their families, stress is a major issue. I understand this one's going to be a 21-day meditation program. Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. So there's a lot of research which has shown that meditation can not only reduce stress but increase focus. And with the current issues, especially in the US around healthcare, with everybody being asked to do more with less, this seemed like a great opportunity to provide for the first time something specifically for healthcare professionals. And meditation is used a lot with patients in the US. For example, UCLA has a mindfulness group which works as a complementary to traditional medicine, but it's not used as much with healthcare professionals. So this seemed a great opportunity to do a program purely for anybody who's working in healthcare who's suffering from stress, which probably is everybody.
Now you previously had similar meditation programs with some big-name clients.
So the company that produces these meditations, I have worked with Deepak Chopra and Oprah and a number of different people. This is the first time that they've had one which is specifically for the healthcare industry. But they've worked with some pretty big names, bigger names than me in the past for sure.
Bigger names than me too.
Yeah.
Now, you're not new to the healthcare profession by any means.
No, I've had a consulting company for about 20 years, and most recently we're working with Kaiser Permanente, which is a very large health HMO in the US, and we've been working on leadership development, employee development, and basically helping employees to be happier and more engaged at work. So we have a lot of experience of working with healthcare in the US, and then my sister company in the UK, which works in Europe, we've also doing the same kind of work.
You're listening to Health Professional Radio with Wayne Buckler. My guest today is David Couper from David Couper Consulting, a US-based organisation with extensive healthcare experience that's on the verge of releasing a 21-day meditation program specifically designed for healthcare professionals. And David, I see in your press release there's a line that says the full 21-day series is a free gift. Yeah,
some people may not believe that there's anything as a free gift, but this is totally free. So how it works is you sign up, and then every day you get in your email a meditation, and it takes about 5 minutes. We know people are busy, so it takes about 5 minutes, and it's really connecting to a deeper place so that you can actually be more relaxed, less stressed. And then if you listen to that over the 21 days, you don't have to pay for that. That's completely free. If you want to keep it or you want to give it to a friend, then there's a small cost with that, but it's free. Yeah.
That's a very nice offer.
Thanks.
Now, David, you mentioned before that there'd been a lot of research about the effectiveness of meditation, and as you know, a lot of our listeners are clinicians. What would you say to the skeptics amongst them who are saying, no, this is pseudo-religious mumbo-jumbo? What would your message to them be?
Well, they can have their opinion for sure, and there's lots of people who are skeptical about all kinds of things. But mindfulness, I'm not talking about necessarily some kind of Eastern esoteric meditation where we're going to float off into the universe. I'm not talking about that, but mindfulness where there's a focus, where there's a slowing down, has been used for years in many different traditions, and also is used by top athletes, used by actors. It's about being in the present. So there's lots of anecdotal information about that, and there's lots of research studies which are done to show that when meditation is used with people who are in a depressed state or with stress management or even with weight loss. Using meditation usually improves results, certainly doesn't cause any negative results. And as I said, UCLA in Los Angeles, where I'm based, has a whole mindfulness group, and they've done a lot of research, and they use it as a complement to traditional medicine. So, for example, I know someone who is being treated for Lou Gehrig, and as part of her treatment, she obviously sees a physician and specialist, but she also is able to take meditation classes and things like that. And she finds that those complementary medicines often have more impact on the pain control, more impact on her overall well-being than sometimes some of the drugs and some of the other things she's taking.
And I guess for skeptical clinicians, if you think about meditation as we would think about a drug, it's one of those few occasions where there is no downside. 5 minutes a day, no side effects that you don't expect, no negatives. What's the problem with giving it a try? Even the skeptics could accept that, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the research, and when academic research has been done on this, I don't think there's any examples of negative effects. And there's negative effects of joining some kind of cult or getting involved in something where meditation is part of some religion, but that's kind of a different thing than doing 5 minutes a day. So I don't see there's any reason why you wouldn't want to stop doing that and to start doing that. And Pema Chodron, who is a Buddhist nun who's not an academic but who has a very large following, she says that you're taking time for yourself is an act of courage. And I think with healthcare professionals, and I have a lot of healthcare professionals I work with, I have healthcare professionals who are friends and relations, they are so busy looking after other people, they get very little time to look after themselves. So taking that 5 minutes for themselves just to switch off, just to actually connect with who they are, in my idea, is an act of courage. It's something that really can be of huge benefit.
Now, David, I guess that this is not necessarily restricted to the US either, that people being people and health professionals being health professionals, this would have application around the world.
Right. So in the UK, there's mindfulness. So Headspace, which is a meditation app, they were running a meditation moment for commuters in the UK fairly recently. So yeah, anybody who has access to a computer can get onto the program, and you can do it anywhere in the world for sure.
Well, we have over 30 stations worldwide, so we'll see if we can address some of that with some health professionals who are inclined to get in touch with you and give it a try. David, what's the best way for people to get in touch with you? So
you can go to my website, which is davidcouperconsulting.com, and Couper is with Couper. It's spelled the Scottish way. So davidcouperconsulting.com, and you can find information about stress, about how to overcome different areas of difficulty at work, and then also information about the meditation program. David Couper from David Couper Consulting, and thank you very much for being with us today. I do appreciate your time in a busy schedule. We look forward to seeing the launch of your 21-day meditation program coming shortly. For anyone who's interested in tracking that down, the website address was David Couper, Couper, davidcouperconsulting.com. If you've missed our conversation this morning, the good news is we have a transcript on our website at www.hpr.fm. You can also listen to the audio on both SoundCloud and YouTube, and it's available on your Android and iPhone apps as well. My name is Wayne Buckler. This is Health Professional Radio.